So this month I just thought it would be really fun with being March and St. Patrick's Day. I wanted to talk a little bit more about finances this month. I just thought, St. Patrick's Day and he's got this pot of gold and I just thought, oh, we'll just do finances and I can just make an entire month out of it. So that's what I wanted to talk to you about today. I actually have some notes here because I thought it would be really helpful that I could keep the videos shorter because I don't get so sidetracked, and it helps me stay more on target, and that way I also am less likely to get like flustered if somebody is like watching and asking questions. So I'm going to refer to my notes, so if you see me looking away, that's what I'm doing. So I want to have the focus this month be more finances and prosperity directed. I've been working on mine, and we've been starting to see some shifts, which has been awesome, but yet it's been interesting because I still see and feel a lot of blocks, but I was actually looking for a different word for it. So anyways, whatever. So to get started this month, I wanted to pose a question to you. Actually, it's more of an affirmation. This is from Louise Hay, who she had some really great affirmations for all areas of life, and this is one that she did that I listened to the other day, and I was really surprised at my physical body response when she said it, knowing that I'm like, okay, I'm taking this in and this is going to be my affirmation because we're talking, more finances and prosperity focused. And I was so shocked at the response of my body. So here's the affirmation. It is, I am a magnet for money. Prosperity of every kind is drawn to me. And when I heard that, my entire body just went, I mean, seriously. And it was so strong. And maybe it's just because I'm used to like really tuning into my body. But I was so surprised to have that reaction at that idea, because up here logically, it was like, yes, that would be so fantastic. I could just imagine me being a magnet and having all these like dollar bills and coins and just all kinds of like different money like being drawn to me, and the panic that sent in my body. And I was like, wow, I just couldn't believe this panic. And so I'm just curious, how does that make you feel? If you're imagining that and you think that I am a magnet for money and that prosperity of every kind is drawn to me. If you tune into your body and if you think about it, what happens? Do you have a response that you expect, or is it a surprise? And I want you to share in the comments. Just, you can just say, I was really surprised. I had a really negative feeling, or no, I felt really great about that. I could see my sister being like, oh no, that feels really good. But then maybe I'm wrong, because maybe she's got a block, and so she's like, no. And so, sorry, I was so tired, and I don't know if I'm like being a little bit more animated because I've like crossed this threshold of tired already today, where I'm just like, oh, and so I get like more animated, or maybe it's just waking me up. I haven't decided. I wanted to talk about a couple of the things that as I explored why would I have this negative response. I got really quiet. I did a meditation. And I got really quiet and I tuned into my quiet space, and I asked myself the question, why am I getting this physical massive rejection of, in fact, in my mind, I can almost see it as, how magnets have reverse polarity, right? So it's like if you turn the magnet one way, it like brings the stuff that's magnetic to it, and if you flip it to the other way, it like pushes it away, right? I felt like it was like pushing everything away, and I'm like, why would I have this response? So I was really quiet with myself, and I was able to tune in, and two things came up right away. And the first one was, I wouldn't need my husband anymore. I wouldn't need his income to take care of me, and I thought that was really interesting, and I haven't explored that too much further, but there's something about that maybe it's not so much that I wouldn't need him, maybe I'm afraid he wouldn't need me. I don't know, it's kind of like really weird. So that was the first one that came up. And then the second one was, somehow I am afraid I might hurt somebody if I had money that was just like able to come to me. And I had a little bit of insight on that I'm keeping personal, but I thought that was really interesting, and I have a feeling that it's somehow connected also to the one above it of I wouldn't need my husband, and so maybe I'm worried that, you know, he would feel like, oh, I don't need him and I can just go do my own thing, and I don't want him to feel like, you know, he's unneeded. And that's one of the biggest ways that, you know, because I've been a stay-at-home mom for so long, that's one of the biggest ways that I've honestly needed him, is I've needed him to be the provider. And if I don't need him to be the provider, maybe that's a lot of where this is coming from, is that I don't want him to feel like he's not needed, even though it would be really fantastic to have some, you know, seriously, dollar bills coming at me out of nowhere, right? Forget dollar bills. Let's say $20 bills. That would be even better. So those were a couple of the things that came to mind, and I thought it was super interesting because since I did that meditation, I have been able to think about and imagine and say that affirmation of I am a magnet for money, prosperity of all kinds are drawn to me. I've been able to say that and feel it. There's like this hesitation still, so there's still more work that I need to do with that, but just being aware of those concerns and fears have really mellowed that out. So it's almost like that, okay, well, I'm open to this, but there's still something a little scary about it. Maybe it feels like it's unknown, or, you know, just something like that. But anyways, so there's that. And I just saw a little light go up. So I'm glad that this is helping. I have no idea who is on. I can't see. So, let's see. So I mentioned show in the comments below, like make a comment on how that affirmation triggers you or doesn't trigger you, excites you. It's like if it triggers you or if it's exciting to you. And I think I covered everything I wanted to on my notes. See, this is going to be really good having some notes to work from, because it's going to help me keep things from like totally getting distracted, because, you know, I'm like, ooh, shiny thing squirrel, and I'm off on a whole nother topic. So I'm super excited. If you have any questions, since I can't see anything on my phone, leave a question in the comments if you have questions, and I will get back to you. And I'm super excited for what this month's going to be and how we're going to grow and learn together. So have a fantastic day, and I will see you maybe even as early as tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then by Monday for sure. All right, bye-bye.